At this rate, we'll reach my community by midday. What will you do when we get there? After I take the headband off. Apart from break my neck, I mean.
Go back, I guess.
Go back where?
Wherever. Depends where I can find food and fuel. I usually keep moving.
You could probably stay. If you wanted. I'm just saying, when my father hears about all you've done for me, I know he'll offer you a home. If that's what you want.
I can't believe we actually made it.
Stop here! Stop here, stop here, this is it. We can't go any further on the bike. It'll trigger the defense systems. Oh. My father can be a little weird about strangers, so just let me do all the talking when we get there, okay?
Okay.
Oh, that's strange.
What?
Why have the security gates been activated?
So how do we get in?
Let's keep going to the lookout post. We just need to find a radio and they'll let us in. Follow me, monkey.
Alright, first things first. This is the 5th time I've tried recording this level. The other 4 times I've been having trouble with the audio. The first time the first, 3rd, and 4th time, the audio would only record on in the cutscene where Monkey and Trip were at that bonfire and talking, where Trip sort of propositions Monkey to stay with the village, and I acknowledge that proposition is probably not the best term that I could use when talking about this, but that's that's sort of what it looks like to me. Like she's clearly taken a liking to Monkey and wants him to stay with her in the village. Anyway, so yeah, the Elgato capture software just would not record the audio for this level in particular past that cutscene for the first few tries. On other times, it doesn't even capture the audio for that entire cutscene. It just cuts off in the middle, and then somewhere in the middle of the gameplay, like let's say I'm fighting some mechs, the audio picks up again for a few seconds and then drops right off. It doesn't even catch any of the commentary I'm talking when I'm talking. So I actually uninstalled this the Elgato Game Capture HD and reinstalled it and tried again. Still didn't work. Then I uninstalled it, installed the version without the Elgato Sound Capture Beta version, and that seemed to work. But when I do that, the game audio needs to come out from the TV. And so I said, okay, I can live with that. But what the hell? I'll try one more time with the version that has the beta. So leaving the version without the sound capture installed, I re-downloaded the version with the with the Elgato sound capture beta, installed that, and it started working again. I have no idea why. But yeah. So because this is the 5th time I've played through this, I'm playing this level, I've collected all the upgrade orbs and the masks. Actually, I've pretty much did that on the 2nd playthrough of this level. I got both masks on the 1st playthrough and most of the orbs, and then the 2nd time around I got all the red upgrade orbs. So, chapter 6, and this is Triff's village. Just look at that. That looks beautiful. I'm also using the DualShock 4 right now because the batteries I'm using for the Steam controller won't charge for some reason. I left them tried leaving it charging for a whole day, and it wouldn't charge. I don't know if it's the charger, because I was charging like 4 AA's with that charger, and in fact right now I'm charging it again to see if it'll work, but no, I don't know if it's the battery or the charger. Anyway, so there we go. Triff's village, waterfalls, open mountain, village in the mountains. Don't know if there's a equivalent of this in the source material in Journey to the West. And as Triff said, the security gates have been activated. These gates are actually electrified, and these signs aren't just for show. Let me show you. So that actually hurt Monkey. And we'll learn in a bit what sort of defenses this little village of theirs has. Oh, look at that, tiki lights, tiki lanterns.
Weird. Mark isn't here.
And
He should be operating the bridge.
And just look at that. Look at that
Hello?
sort of structure
Mark!
over there. You got
Mark!
things hanging
Anyone?
from rock or from the mountain in the underside of that rock bridge, natural rock bridge. And it's freaking stable. Look at that. It doesn't look like it's falling off or anything. They got stuff on it too, so you know that natural rock bridge, that's built to last. And they built this
Monkey,
entire
the bridge controls are up there.
Okay.
entire village.
I'll find a way around.
Is built pretty impressively. I guess that's some sort of engineering feat that they achieved there, or I'm not even sure if that breaks the laws of physics. At least I don't think so. I mean, if the bridge is able to lift that, sustain that sort of mass, that weight, I guess it will stay up. So Tripp says the bridge controls are over there. The first mask actually was up there, and the first time I played through this level, before Tripp pointed out the controls for the bridge, I tried jumping on these branches And even though I wasn't carrying Trip at the time, the game wouldn't let me for some reason. Until after Trip pointed out that the controls were there. But on the 4th playthrough, the game let me. It said, "Oh, this guy probably knows what he's doing.
Now lower the bridge for me.
He doesn't have to wait for Trip to point out the bridge controls." I don't know why, but that was kind of weird. Anyway, so yeah, the mask was up on that ledge. The way to get it was to run up this unlowered bridge, this raised bridge, climb up that vine, and jump to that ledge. And that was the mask. I can't remember what
Okay,
the
let's keep
visions
going.
were. But yeah, I mean this chapter only has
It feels so good to be home.
2 masks.
I can't wait to see my father
So
again.
and they were pretty easy to find.
Pretty elaborate defense system you got here. Why not just have turrets and guns?
It's all Mark's design. He just has a thing about raising and lowering bridges. So we let him get on with it.
And there we have the
We gotta get
explanation
up there.
of why they only have bridges or for their for their village's defenses, because this smart individual has a hard-on for raising and lowering bridges, and for some reason they thought that was sufficient enough
Okay.
to protect their village, and while not having any guns or turrets. And since the security gates have been activated, we can pretty much guess that
Pull the lever.
something's not quite right here. I mean, she even said that the guy who was supposed to be manning these levers wasn't there. The first time around, it took me a while
What's
to
There's
figure
no one
out
here either. Oh well.
the bridge
Throw me up
mechanic,
there.
because I didn't notice that the decoy ability was changed into something else. It was changed into having Trip activate the levers, pull the levers, and it was after you figure that out, though, these quote-unquote puzzles, they become pretty trivial. Excuse me.
Hey! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So apparently one of their bridges is
That
fucked
should never
up,
happen. It must have been damaged somehow.
and for some reason the bridge is damaged, even though, yeah, I mean, the
There's the watchtower.
More bridges. Are these really necessary?
Bring it up with Mark when you see him. He says that they're a perfect way to keep the mechs away, because it takes human intelligence to figure them out. But we think he just likes bridges.
Okay, so apparently, yeah, Mark just likes bridges so much because he thinks that the mechs won't be able
Now go
to
across.
figure them out. Except your village is open from behind, and you know that slavers have freaking flying machines. What's to stop slavers or bad guys from just flying over the back of your village and dropping in from behind? Really?
Cross it now.
Because I think that's what happened, despite being despite the security gate in the front being activated,
Pull the lever.
I don't know. It just
Bridge goes up, bridge goes down. Mark finds that kind of thing hypnotic.
Trip.
Yes?
That's enough about Mark. And bridges.
so yeah. Trip has this thing for Mark and bridges, I guess. Boy. Anyway, so yeah.
Okay, pull it.
If if the only way to access the village was the front and these bridges, sure, these may be a viable way to defend your village. Unfortunately, they live on the mountains with no natural barriers in the back.
Okay, do it.
So, and we can already tell that something's not right over here.
There'll be someone in the watchtower. There's always someone posted. Whatever's going on.
Lady, don't you think if there was somebody on the watchtower that you would have heard someone call out by now? Call out your name by now? All the signs say something's wrong. The gate's activated. The guy who's supposed to be at the bridge isn't there. Nobody, no sound, nobody greeting you.
Impossible! The posts are always manned.
Blood on the floor. Looks more like wax, actually.
Come in, this is post 9. Come in, base. Are you reading me? Over? Base, come in! What's going on?
Trip.
No, no. No.
Trip. Trip! Wait! Wait!
Zip lines, really.
Slavers. I knew it. These apparently. Gotta get to the other watchtower.
Well, let's say for the sake of argument that
I gotta find her before she gets hurt.
these slavers didn't come in from behind. That they actually use these flip-on bridges, which is why that one is damaged. And okay, so that one got the call out. So, if these mechs didn't come in from behind in a fly machine, where the hell did they come from? The only other place they could have come from is from behind. And if they came from the front, why is it that there weren't any mechs in the front? Were they just busy killing everybody from the behind? Were they just everyone busy from the village? So, how did the mechs figure out the supposed bridge system that needed human intelligence? We haven't seen any human slavers yet, because the humans that weren't in the prison pods in the first chapter of the game were themselves slaves, as evidenced by the slave headband that one of them was using, and the one that Monkey talked to, and he told Monkey where his stuff were, and was subsequently killed by the slave headband. We're gonna find out in the later chapter how these mechs got here, with what method did the slavers use to infiltrate the village.
Trip, I can't hear you!
What do you mean, why, Trip? They're freaking slavers. They've come to get slaves or kill anyone who resists. Come on, lady. This is some sort of post-apocalypse. Everything we've fought so far are mechs, which I'm guessing everything that I'm ever gonna fight in this game are mechs.
Watchtower. Shit, more pyramid mechs.
Yeah, this level is actually pretty short. I'm close to the end of it. I still gotta learn the timing for the counterattack. Doesn't really help that I'm pretty bad at timing these things perfectly. Nope. Gotta get this guy first. Sends out a BMP when he blows up. Oh! And he got an achievement. I guess that's for stunning 3 mechs at the same time by taking down one of those guys. And the counter system for this is actually too lenient and I'm still messing it up. Come on.
I'm coming, Trip!
Yeah, she's just losing it. She's having a breakdown.
This is crawling.
Yeah. Nope. And we're gonna kill you and your friends. Yeah, I mean, these guys are just gonna swarm in and die like that.
Trip!
I think I'm just 1 or 2 fights away from the end of the level.
Okay. Okay! Trip, I'm nearly there!
Second mask was actually over on this side. Come on, jump off, jump off. There we go. Oh, you still make me. Okay. These should be the last enemies in the game, in the level. So. Ooh. And if I kill this guy first, I wonder if his EMP will take out the shields. Never mind. I just noticed that I haven't been using this focus spot. Oh, didn't kill him. Ow. Wait your turn. Wait your turn, buddy. Very impatient. Not very good. Okay, so that should be it for as far as enemies goes in this level. And up we go to that other watchtower. I got all the red orbs in this level because the chapter select screen told me so. 100% of all the red orbs and 2 out of 2 of the masks. And that's it for the level. Hi there, Mr. Meatshield here, and I'd like to thank you for watching my video all the way through. If you liked it, click that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content like this in the future, subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments in general, feel free to share in the comment section. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.